Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix 100% guide. We are going to be heading into the Hades Cup, so as you know, we have accidentally shown you guys in our previous episode that we did in fact complete the Hades Cup. What we're going to turn off is we're going to turn off Berserk Charge, and we're going to be going through our abilities and making sure we have all our jackpots, all our draws, all that jazz completely sorted. And as you can see, I accidentally died at round 46, but we're going to just go from round 1 and show you how to complete the Hades Cup, as well as, I suppose, you know, getting the high score as well, which is going to have to be over 10,000 points. But basically round 7 is going to be a really quick and handy way to completely complete this goal. Round 7 or 8. And I'll talk through why this works when we get there. But just for now, just go along, quickly defeat stuff till we get to that round. Because essentially, in a round like this, let's say, we have like 7 enemies. Whenever you defeat an enemy, the score multiplier, see the combo? Now this last one is giving us 6 times the amount of orbs. So you kill one enemy, you get 1 combo. You kill 2 enemies, you get a combo of 2. And essentially what we're going to be abusing is we're going to be finding a round that has the most enemies present. Once we get that done, we're then able to use Stitch, and basically Stitch's Ohana ukulele exploit will also be multiplied by 6. And essentially round 8 has something like 14 Heartless. It's like a round with like 8 Heartless in the beginning and then another 8 Heartless spawn later. So if we have low HP, defeat all those enemies in one fell swoop, then Stitch will be playing the ukulele, and for the other 7 or 8 enemies, they'll be giving us 6 times the score bonus. And basically that's going to skyrocket us from just under 1,000 to well over 10,000 points almost instantly. In round, you know, less than, 10. So by that logic, we're also going to be getting almost double the score requirement, because we're still going to have all those other rounds that we're still going to be earning points on.
Let's go!
And so I'm kind of like, right, let's get Stitch ready while we can still get our HP low by just walking into the fire deliberately. So we already know he's playing the ukulele, so let's just walk into the fire, get our HP deliberately low, because he's actually not able to block the fire damage, so we're just going to get our HP as low as possible, finish off this battle. And now he's basically going to be playing the ukulele going into the next round, which is what we want. But it's not this round, not round 6. So we need to get rid of round 6 as quickly as possible. And now it's this round. We have like 7 enemies, and then when we get to our combo of 7, all these different enemies start spawning, and now they're all giving a score multiplier of 7. So, yeah, absolutely crazy score boosts. And then you can just kill off some of them just for a quick little boost. We're already at 7k, we're getting 5 times the bonus now. And like, look, we're at 8,000. I just set it up just for a little bit of a helping hand there. And now if we can get our lovely... Oh, we're after being regened too much. But we're already at nearly 9k, and like the score to beat is 10. So, we can pretty much be confident that that we're going to make it by the end of round 50, And so, again, just returning to our normal speed just for the rest of the contest. But that is essentially how you can get the ability to get to the high score really quickly. it's that round is kind of our go-to situation. It really makes it a very, very quick generation of points, you know? But what I want to do for the rest of this is I want to basically read the secret Ansem reports while this fight goes on, because the points is the hardest thing. The rest of it is just literally surviving the tournament fights. And we're at level 99, we're at max everything, so, you know, just getting through the tournament shouldn't be too difficult. But I'll get back to you now in a second with the Ansem reports. Ansem Report 1. My efforts these many years have come to fruition, with the world I govern having become a paradise worthy to be called Radiant Garden. Nurtured by the pure water that is the source of life, fragrant flowers bloom in abundance, and the peoples face each day with hope-filled smiles. But where there is light, darkness also lurks. As noted in my earlier reports, I must solve the mystery of the darkness of the heart. This paradise depends on it. I shall perform an experiment to probe the depths of a person's heart. One of my own apprentices, Xehanort, has volunteered to be the subject. The young man has served me since I nursed him from death's doors some years ago. He has lost all his memories at the time, but later showed remarkable intellectual curiosity and readily absorbed my teachings, gaining deep wisdom. Any mental immaturity is surely due to his young age. If I explore the Xehanort's heart with psychological tests, I may be able to recall the past locked away within. My apprentice even has also shown great interest in Xehanort's memory. But is he really the right subject? Xehanort does indeed exhibit extraordinary talents. Too extraordinary. Perhaps even superhuman. Ansem's Secret Report number 2. I have made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began as simple psychological tests, and quickly snowballed. Spurred on by my youngest apprentice, Ienzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of the castle. Unbeknownst to me, my 6 apprentices then begun collecting a huge number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of the heart. As soon as I found out, I called all my apprentices together and ordered them not only to cease their studies, but to destroy the results of the research thus far. What on earth is happening to the hearts of my 6 beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mysteries of darkness of the heart, could they themselves have been strayed into its depths? Yet I remain the most foolish of them all, for having begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere with the depths of another's heart, no matter what our reasons for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade, said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He is very knowledgeable in many topics. We deepened our friendship as we conversed companionably. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained in the basement labs. That is when I discovered Ansem's reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I have written was number 0. Apparently, he had gone on to pen 1 through 8 himself. Yes, the subject of my first foolish experiment. Ansem's Secret Report number 3. Chaos not only affects this world, but many other worlds besides. In the Ansem reports my apprentice Xehanort had written under my name, I found the records of these hideous experiments along with a hypothesis about the door that had appeared in the darkness in my basement. All living things have hearts, and all hearts hold darkness deep within. Worlds are no exception. If the world is a being, the heart it holds must be colossal, and therefore the darkness at its core must be monstrous indeed. Did Xehanort pass through the store in an attempt to contact the Dark Realm? Not only Xehanort, it appears my other 5 apprentices, believing it was for the sake of research, started deep into the darkness and were pulled into it. Even Ienzo, Braig, Dylan and Alias, they have ceased to be human. I too have taken a lot away from me, vanished into a hollow realm of nothingness. What is Xehanort hoping to gain with my pilfered existence? Will my people cease to smile? If the light of hope is to be extinguished, I shall henceforth walk with darkness as my friend, here in the realm of nothingness which I have been relegated. Darkness in the midst of nothing. Darkness in zero. Thus I shall be known as Diz, discarding the name of Ansem, and I am going to go search for revenge. Secret Ansem Report 4. The distant days spent in the beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished to the realm of nothingness? It has only been relying upon my anger and hatred that I have been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart has been overcome with hatred towards my apprentices, possessed by darkness, and with the anger I feel stupidly for allowing myself to be betrayed. Is it darkness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away my time here. What are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel their mysteries in these Ansem reports and intercept my apprentices, defeat them. That is my mission, the only way to repay the world for my sins. These beings who lack hearts, the heartless, they must be the key. The darkness of the heart made flesh, cursed shadows who lack not only hearts, but are multiplying, seizing from any and all living things. Where have they come from, and where are they going? 3 elements combine to create a life, a heart, a soul, and a body. But what of the soul and the body left behind when a heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel, life gives away to death. But what if the heart leaves? A being does not perish when its heart leaves the body. The heart alone disappears into darkness. There is little time if I remain in this realm much longer. I will certainly learn those answers the hard way. My heart is already a captor of darkness. Secret Ansem Report 5. In this realm where all existence has been disintegrated, I have just barely managed to preserve my sense of self by continuing to think and write. Is this a place where even time has lost all meaning? Eternity is as but a moment here. I must make haste. Certainly their plans are already underway. The heartless must be the key to unraveling the mystery. The 6 traitors were operating a laboratory that churned out these cursed shadows. Not only did they generate pure-blood heartless from living hearts, but they also used those heartless to synthesize artificial versions of the creatures as well. These synthetic heartless bore insignias known as emblems. Pureblood or emblem, these heartless act only to fulfill their instinct. They single-mindedly detect hearts and swarm around them. A human's command would be ineffective. The heartless would easily steal the human's heart and would only increase their own ranks. But what if an even stronger heartless were giving them orders? If he cast aside his soul and body and became a heartless, wouldn't he be able to control the otherwise intractable heartless? Furthermore, wouldn't he be planning to make use of such creatures' instincts? If the heart-seeking heartless have their sights set on larger, more powerful hearts, their ultimate goal is crystal clear. The largest heart in all of existence, the heart of the world. This is all conjecture, but would he seem to be utilising the heartless in his search for a path to lead to the heart of the world? Ansem Reports 6. My choice to befriend darkness here in the midst of nothingness was a sound one. The moment I stared straight ahead with a calm heart, neither rejecting the darkness nor fearing it, I gained a newfound power, a superhuman power, the power of darkness. It is likely that Xehanort and the others enraptured by its power eventually became its prisoner. I do not intend to allow my heart to be devoured by the darkness as they did, of course. With this new power, I uncovered a corridor of darkness that connects the realm of nothingness to the outside world. While it is still difficult to come and go as I please, my banishment is now a thing of the past. To deceive Xehanort and my apprentices, I will first use the power to change form before returning to the realm of light. As I suspected, Xehanort has become a Heartless. Under my name, he commands other Heartless in a quest to snatch away hearts from many worlds. At the centre of the heart Xehanort has stolen was Kingdom Hearts, which attracts tremendous darkness to itself and attempts to send any and all matter back into its depths. The other 5 have disappeared. Have they become Heartless like Xehanort, or did they vanish after Xehanort exploited them? I've become familiar with her unusual identity while pursuing the truth. It is the soul and body that remain after the heart's lost. When a Heartless is born, these entities disappear from the realm of light to be reborn as entirely new beings in completely different realms. Ansem Reports 7. While beings born of darkness lacking hearts may find them convenient, it is dangerous for others to make use of the corridors of darkness, as darkness erodes the heart. In search for a place to proceed with my research and planning away from prying eyes, I found myself in Twilight Town. It is a quiet village, forgotten in the chasm between light and darkness. I situated myself in the basement of an abandoned mansion, standing beyond its woods. My underground research resulted in a new discovery after another. When Heartless is born, the body and soul left behind are reborn into the world as a different being. They possess different intentions than their Heartless brethren. While it is unclear what these sentient things are after, it appears they are responsible for much bedlam in the worlds. My erstwhile friend, the king, and his subjects, along with a hero wielding a keyblade, are battling the Heartless, even as this new threat approaches. This new threat, they are giving themselves a fitting name, I suppose. These non-beings, nobodies. A great number of nobodies have lost human form, as have their Heartless. Yet the nobodies born of someone with a strong heart retains its shape, but with the faintest visible changes. It appears my betrayers have retained their human forms as nobodies, and are gathering more followers in the hopes of furthering a new scheme. Organization 13, formed of 13 nobodies, with my betrayers at its core, has divided into 2, and they seem to be carrying out some sort of research. Seeking to uncover the plans of this organization, I've decided to head for where 6 of its members are gathering, towering the outer limits of the realm between darkness and light, Castle Oblivion. Ansem Report 8. It appears that I have been too distracted by the behaviour of Xehanort and his cohorts, and by events occurring in their vicinity. My friends struggle to protect the realm of light and the threat of the Heartless, and now over with Xehanort, My friends struggle to protect the realm of light from the threat of Heartless is now over. With Xehanort's Heartless, going by the name of Ansem Seeker of Darkness, is defeated at last. The other wielder of the Keyblade, this hero, travels from world to world, sealing up the keyholes and laying the Heartless low. Meanwhile, the king who had dived into the realm of darkness worked with the Keyblade-wielding hero to close Kingdom Hearts from both the realm of darkness and light, thus holding off the threat of tremendous darkness. But there is still a great number of Heartless afoot, and Organization 13 and the Nobodies continue to be active in the shadows. Indeed, the world is still a dangerous place. We must find a way to do battle with these enemies. Thus, I will both make amends and have my revenge. It is for this reason that I have infiltrated Castle Oblivion. It consists of 13 floors above and 12 floors below the ground level, with the contents of its white rooms transforming in response to a visitor's memories. Organization 13 was conducting experiments on memories here. The subject of these experiments, a girl nominee, appears to possess both extremely unusual abilities. Were they attempting to derive something from these powers? Refusing to be distracted by Organization 13, I returned to my own secret research when a new visitor appeared in the castle today. It was Sora, the Keyblade wielder hero who had defeated Ansem and his companions. Deep underground, the scent of darkness arose. All the players are coming together, it would seem. Ansem Report 9. I should have expected nothing less from a Keyblade-wielding hero. Sora and his friends defied the machinations of Organization 13 and rescued Naminé. Naminé was a witch who controlled the memories of others. Most likely these powers were achieved through the special process when she was born. Naminé is a nobody, created when a young girl's heart left her body. Yet she has no corresponding heartless. This is because the young girl in this case was a princess. Kairi, a resident of Radiant Garden over which I had ruled, was one of the 7 princesses that uphold the realm of light. With no darkness in her heart, Kairi produced no heartless, and instead of vanishing, her body remained in the realm of light. In other words, both the nobody called Naminé and the heartless, proof of a lost heart, are extremely unstable beings who lack bodies needed to produce a nobody. Therefore, they also lack Kairi's memories. One reason for this may be that Kairi's heart did not return to darkness that separated from her body, but rather migrated to another vessel deep within Sora's heart. That is, Naminé is an alter ego of Kairi, who directly interfered with Sora's heart. Could this be why Sora, and those whose hearts are connected to him, were able to have their memories controlled? She is a non-being in the truest sense of the word, having not even become a nobody, and with nowhere left to go, she is but the most fleeting of shadows. Ansem Report 10. Sora went to sleep in order to recover the memories he lost in Castle Oblivion. It would take quite some time to bring back all the memories he had created in a lifetime. But Organization 13 held sway over Castle Oblivion. Sora would need to be kept someplace more secure. I persuaded Naminé to move the slumbering Sora to Twilight Town for safekeeping. Naminé. As I have written before, she is the most unusual being, born of the same process as a nobody, but lacking virtually all the elements of a nobody. Perhaps she continues drawing in the hopes of capturing that which she lacks, the memories of others, especially Sora. I have arrived at an hypothesis. I believe that Naminé was born as a special type of nobody when Sora attacked himself with the Keyblade, causing his and Kairi's heart to leave their bodies simultaneously. Naminé emerged as Kairi's nobody, but the body and soul necessary to exist as a nobody belong to Sora. When a person's heart is stolen, a heartless is born with no sense of self, and the body and soul left behind give rise to a nobody. But what if one willingly releases one's heart from their body? Sora and Xehanort retained their selfhood even after becoming heartless. Then there are Kairi and Naminé. Kairi was exceptional for having no darkness in her heart. Also exceptional was that her heart, once freed, migrated to a new vessel, Sora. The combination of these two theoretically unlikely exceptions may be behind this anomaly. There are matters I must attend to while Sora is sleeping, and a new ally has appeared on the scene, Riku. Ansem's Report 11. I was reunited with an old friend at Castle Oblivion, but was unable to disclose my identity. If he knew the situation, he would likely try to stop me from carrying out my revenge. As much as I would love to converse with him as in the old days, that is but a hopeless dream now. My friend has been fighting in the realm of darkness. Most likely, he found a way there through Traverse Town. Like Castle Oblivion, that also rests in the cleft between light and darkness. It consists of the remnants of worlds whose heart has been stolen by the heartless. It is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their world will eventually find themselves. This realm in between is quite unstable, with corridors of darkness appearing there from time to time. When a world disappears, some of its inhabitants must arrive here through these corridors. Surely Sora travelled these same corridors of darkness when he first came to Traverse Town. It seems that my friend, fighting in the realm of darkness, appeared in Castle Oblivion through a corridor of darkness constructed by Organization 13. My new ally, Riku, is also affected My new ally, Riku, also affected his return via one of these corridors. He swore to me he would give all for his best friend, Sora. In fact, Sora's memories have been slow to return. Thus, I have asked Riku to bring me another Sora, his nobody. Sora is indispensable if I am to achieve my goals. I require the Keyblade-wielding hero to fly through the realm of light and defeat Organization 13. Ansem's Report 12. Apart from Naminé, nobodies retain their memories of their time as humans, but Sora's nobody Roxas has lost Sora's memories. This is likely because Sora's time as a Heartless was short, having recovered his heart and returned to his human form soon after leaving behind Roxas's nobody. It would seem Roxas is much like Naminé. Naminé is Kairi's nobody but came into being via Sora's body and soul. Likewise, Roxas is Sora's nobody, but was left behind because Sora's Heartless regained human form, using Kairi's heart instead of his own. It may be that Sora's memories are slow to return because half of him that he is. It may be that Sora's memories are slow to return because the half of him that is Roxas is still lacking. I must convert Roxas into data and return him to Sora. As a member of Organization 13, it was exceedingly difficult to bring Roxas in. Roxas having lost to Roxas once, Riku laid everything on the line and used the power of darkness in their second battle, only just managing to bring Roxas back with him. But the organization grows ever nearer. Here in Twilight Town is where Roxas was reborn as a nobody. This is where Roxas first encountered Organization 13 and joined its ranks. They are bound to search this place thoroughly. First, I should convert all of Twilight Town into data and construct a world duplicate in Sora's memories. I shall place Roxas within this world to live out his days and regain those memories. There's little time. Ansem's Report 13. Xehanort, who took everything from me. Though as a Heartless he is no more as the leader of Organization 13. His ambition once again is to capture Kingdom Hearts, the most colossal heart of all. His Heartless had attempted to draw the great darkness of Kingdom Hearts, created from the hearts of all worlds. His nobody, however, is now almost finishing gathering human hearts to be assimilated into Kingdom Hearts as well. The Fool. Only one mystery remains. How did Xehanort manage to open the door that appeared in the basement of my castle? No. Any theory posited now, when everything is nearing its completion, will be meaningless. Roxas, Ansem and Naminé. They all defy logic. Yet, they are singular exceptions to a rule. The theories proposed to me by Organization 13 have been blown to pieces by a handful of strong-hearted individuals. Sora, Kairi and Riku. Ah yes, Riku. Though his heart had its weaknesses, making it prone to darkness, he found support in the hope he discovered beyond suffering. The hope allowed him to stand his ground and turn the darkness in his heart from an enemy to his greatest weapon. When this is all over, it's my fervent hope that he'll be able to return with Sora to his island. If I can, I should return Radiant Garden to look once more upon the beautiful water and the lovely flowers and the hopeful smiling faces of my people. Dear King, my friend, I hope that at some point you will come across these, my truthful accounts. How I would wish that we had chatted with you once again. I was a fool, obsessed with revenge. Please, forgive me.
It's over! Back off! Okay.
Oh, sorry guys, that was a long bit of reading. But we've learned an awful lot, which is obviously brilliant. And like poor Aldiz, he literally ended up in the betwixt and between zone of nothingness. He chased down his revenge, hoping to like do in Sora, or do in the organization through using Sora. He was utterly flabbergasted by Naminé and the whole Naminé Roxas, Kairi and Sora craziness that literally defied all known laws of the cosmos. And as I say guys, thank God for limit form, because it legitimately is the only way we've been able to get by and through all of these different rounds as solo Sora, you know? The big thing here is that we are able to use some MP Rage goodness to allow ourselves to regain our MP, and then using the limits we are able to also not only regain our MP but also regain our HP, because limits obviously are recovering our HP a good amount. And then I'm like, let's try and just use the reaction commands to defeat the enemies. And as you can see, we're nearly at like 20,000. But this one is crazy, crazy difficult. And we are just going to need to use our limits as much as possible. Sonic Rave being the cheapest limit, we can kind of use 2 and then get, you know, a walloping from the kind of spinning top attack. And then if we can follow up with a couple of combos, very, very nice. And then we can regen our MP, do another limit for some HP. So long as we don't enter MP recharge, we should be grand. I say that as I enter MP recharge. But this round is basically just survival, so you just do the same as the 1000 Heartless fight, and you just keep on using reaction commands to keep out of danger. Oh, come on, recusant. Use an ether, what are you doing? At least you get iframes from the reaction commands. And then as soon as you get a bit of MP back, just Sonic Rave through it. It's just 60 seconds, it shouldn't be that difficult to stay alive through. And at least you're hitting so many enemies all at once, you're going to definitely get like max MP. But if we can try and get ourselves some combos here, we should be able to get the drive back. Or just fly. When you have normal form Sora, you can just fly, I suppose. Would have been a handy way to get tons of drive back though, to get like max drive. Reflect is just so OP. We love Reflect. And like, when in doubt, just glide. Obviously Ultra Weapon has some extra MP haste abilities, but literally, if you're nervous, do not allow yourself, like me the last time, to just think, oh, we're max level, we'll be grand. Just make sure you've MP and don't, like, this part of the game isn't timed, you'll be grand. You see, this is where these guys get really annoying as well. Oh, come on, guys. I know this part's really boring, but it's also like, I'm not dying today. Hopefully the Ansem Reports have been interesting, to actually get the chance to sit and read through them. Oh, what a lovely enemy to see. And then what horrible enemies to see. Oh my god, there's just so many. So many big baddies. Yeah, those little tornado guys are not to be, like, ignored. They can do serious damage. Okay, come on, guys. I still have items as well. I don't know why I'm not using the ethers, to be honest, but what can I say? Past me was a bit crazy. Look. Oh! Come on, Rick, use them. Just limits. Just use your limits. It's okay. Oh my god, more stuff. We love it. Oh, we need to get rid of those little crescendo guys. We need to get rid of these little guys because they'll just heal. So, come on, use the limits, let's go. At least we're getting such big MP boosts. Yeah, no, like, Rich Husand, just hit the little crescendos. And now we've into double score mode, we love it. Now that you're not getting healed, you should be somewhat easier to defeat.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Take this. Let's go. This is it.
Now, with that one done, we have two more with a very, very large amount of boss fights. So this one's really fun. It's like a full-powered Cerberus, and he's quite nasty. Some aerial reflex though can do a really good amount of damage. And like, so long as Sora has glide, he can kind of just stay in the air permanently. But some well-timed reflex would be nice. Come on, let's like actually get reflect at the right time.
It's over. It's over. This is it. Back off.
And again, we're getting so much drive as well, so you might as well get your drive back up to 8, and then we can have fun with the limit form eventually. Just glide to avoid the fireballs until you get MP back. It's literally no point in getting into a big bit of trouble. And again, like reflect, once you can use it once to do tons of damage. Like watch those HP bars absolutely plummet. And now we can do the reaction command now for a good bit of damage too, which is nice. But yeah, that's basically been the hard part of a challenge. We've nearly 20k in points, so that's going to definitely allow us to collect the Mickey Mouse stamp of approval, which is brilliant. But other than that, that's pretty much been the episode. We've read through the Ansem Reports. We've learned about Ansem the Wise's, I suppose, revenge plot and his personal apology to Mickey, and I think to all the Destiny Island trio for just his research with this Xehanort character and how it kind of led to Ansem Seeker of Darkness and led to destructions of all the worlds and all this badness, really. It's not great.
It's over.
This one's a fun round. It's like all the Final Fantasy crew, which is pretty amazing. But unfortunately, since there's so many of them, and so many of them attack so often and so much, the Reflect just destroys them, unfortunately. And then with that, we can use our limits. Using Sonic Rave against Cloud is always a funny time. And yeah, I'm super happy to have this one done. All the tournaments are finished, which means the Olympus Coliseum missions are finished, which then means we only really have Radiant Gardens mission to do. And then it's going to be, you know, as you know, I went through the Cavern of Remembrance with the Hades Cup, so this is slightly out of order. But we're going to return to the Cavern of Remembrance, and we're going to be taking on the data battles of the Organization 13 members. That is, we're going to rematch everyone from member 13 Roxas up to member 1 Xemnas, and all of them are going to have particularly challenging battles with unique strategies and stuff, so I will be putting them all together in a fairly long challenge. Like, it's going to be a long episode, and I'm going to try and put all the organization into one fight. Let me know in the comments if what round was your favorite in the Hades Cup. Mine obviously is the, you know, all-out assault from all the Final Fantasy characters. That's really, really fun. I really enjoy that. Try and time your aura spheres better, guys, than I'm doing. It's really not great. It's really not doing great. But obviously, Hades is kind of just a victory lap. Like, if we've survived all that we've survived, we will get through Hades with the help of Hercules. He just doesn't attack frequently enough for that. But basically, guys, that's been this episode. Hades Cup is completed. I've been the RPG Recusant. You guys have been amazing. And I will catch you at the next episode for Organization 13 Showdown. Talk to you next time, guys. Have a good one.
That all you got? How's this for you? You won't stop a true hero. That's it. Take that. I'm on fire. That all you got? You won't stop a true hero. That's it. Let's go. You won't stop a true hero. I'm on fire. That's it. You won't stop a true hero. Feel the heat. Yeah. That all you got? Yeah. That's it.